face and my skin was feeling like it needed something stronger today, so I'm wearing Botanics face cream. I use this on and off, and I did stop using it because this moisturizer is pretty thick, and I feel like for summer it's a little bit like too thick, but I just didn't want to like sweat in it and like have it like completely sweat off of me. But I'm not going to be going anywhere today. I'm just going to be staying home, so I decided to treat my face a little bit and just use this today. So I went into my bathroom where I store all of my makeup, and I decided to look through my older makeup products, and I decided to challenge myself a little bit and make this look using older makeup products that I have in my collection. So this one right here is the cream eyeshadow palette. I've actually been using this a little more just to kind of like use it up because it is older. Cream products don't last as long. You are technically supposed to be using them up within 6 months to a year. I think I'm gonna use this green here and this one here. And then I found this old Almay eyeshadow in the shade Hot Fudge, and I have used this before, but I feel like I don't use it enough. And this one is just a really pretty chocolate brown color. And then I'm going to be using some colors from this. But before we begin, I need to put on some primer. I'm going to be using my matte Putty primer today. I've been kind of paying attention to my skincare. It's kind of like taking care of my skin. I've been using my new under eye patches. I've been using them like every 3 days, and I do notice a difference in my skin overall, and definitely under my eyes. I still have a little bit of like dark circle and like puffiness, but I'm not sure if I can get rid of it completely. I haven't really been sleeping that well again. I feel like it happens every month, but it just, I've been struggling with depression again, so it's just kind of annoying. But I know that it will pass eventually. I'm pretty sure I have like seasonal depression or something. But it's kind of funny because like whenever there's a new season, I get actually excited. So I don't know, like I'm just like really weird. I get excited for the start of a new season, but then my body decides to be depressed. And then sometimes I'll have like things going on that are kind of like outside of my control that do make me depressed, but I don't know. It's just like a struggle. I've like struggled with depression since I was like 15 years old, so it's nothing new to me. I am going to start off with the darker chocolate brown shade, and I'm feeling like I want to do something a little bit more like a smokier mint look. I'm just kind of, I don't know if it's just because I'm depressed, I'm feeling like I'm gravitating towards like darker colors. Like as you can see, I'm wearing a black t-shirt. I'm actually wearing my Beetlejuice t-shirt today. I'm gonna start off with this brown color, and I'm going to put some on my crease. And this is my only Almay eyeshadow single eyeshadow that I own. I actually had a eyeshadow quad years ago. I think it was the one where it has like 3 colors. It was just hard to use, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like Almay eyeshadows are definitely like a hit or miss, and they're just kind of hard to use, I guess. Like, even this color here, I definitely have to build it up. But I really like that they are easy to blend. And I really like the application. I just wish they were easier to use. I don't really get any fallout with these, which is nice, so. So we're just gonna start off with that. I definitely want to do this a little darker. So then I'm gonna take my cream eyeshadow. I'm just gonna apply this directly to the lid. And then I am going to take a Revolution Chilled palette. This palette is so beautiful. I love all the greens in here. I think I'm going to take this color here in Mist. This is like a shimmery dark sage color, and I'm just gonna take a little bit and apply it to the crease. Just to get more of that mint color. So I was kind of playing around with my mint colors, and I used 2 eyeshadows from 2 different palettes, and I really like this one here, but I kind of wanna, I think I'm gonna go with this color here. So I am going to take this color in Leaf and just apply that to my lids. And I'm just gonna basically apply this everywhere I put that cream shadow. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use my NYX eyeshadow base. That's okay. Because I wanted to do like a smoky look, but also like bold. And then I am going to take this lime green color. This is from my Revolution Bird of Paradise, and I think I'm gonna add this light lime green. And I'm just gonna kind of like blend it together. And then I'm gonna take this dark green in Natural and just kind of make it a little darker. And then I'm gonna take that dark brown color again, kind of like blend it out. I'm gonna go in again with Mist. So I went ahead and I applied my foundation. I am going to be using some concealer, and I'm gonna be using my concealer before I put on my powder foundation. And I've been using this for the past 6 months now, and I feel like the colors are like pretty similar, except I feel like this is slightly darker. So I think I'm gonna use both of them today. I was looking for something a little lighter, but you know what? They are actually very, very similar. I honestly thought I thought the Wet n Wild was going to be a little bit lighter, but that's okay. So I wanted to do a quick comparison. On this eye, I'm using my Be Pure Dollar Tree concealer, and on this eye, I'm using my Wet n Wild concealer. And I basically just wanted to compare them today to see which one covers up more. And I want to say this one going onto the skin, the Wet n Wild is definitely creamier, and the Be Pure concealer does have hyaluronic acid in it, so it is pretty like hydrating, but I don't know, I feel like this side feels softer. So I don't know, I can't really tell the difference. Let me know in the comments, do you think this concealed my face better than this? And let me know if you guys have ever used this before. I honestly can't tell the difference. So before I apply my powder foundation, I'm going to take this same chocolate shade and put it under my eyes. So I almost started going into my other makeup palettes because I forgot what the task was today. That's my ADHD talking, but I'm gonna go in with this here and I'm gonna apply that to my inner corner. Kind of brighten it up a little bit. Yeah, whenever I do makeup, I get like really into it. And I just want to use like everything. But our task today is just using older makeup products. That's the one thing about makeup in ADHD is you have so many things opened and you lose track of things. So I'm actually going to be using this color here in my Cara Beauty makeup palette, just because I feel like this is the only shade I have that kind of matches this cream color. And I'm just gonna kind of drag that into the inner corner. And then, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that chocolate brown color and kind of darken it up a little bit. Just like the outer corners. I think I'm gonna take this color here. So that chocolate brown color, it isn't building up to be as dark as I thought it would be. So in this older makeup palettes, I'm gonna go into my Cargo Cosmetics and I'm gonna use the darkest color. I'll be mixing this and this together and just lightly tapping on the outer corner and then bringing it into the top. So I went ahead and I put on my foundation, and I also finished my eyes, and this is what they looked like. So I feel like adding the darker brown eyeshadows to the corner really made this green look really pop, and I just really love how this turned out. And for my eyes, I used the LA Colors Neon Eyeliner, and this is in the color Fresh. This color is basically a really beautiful teal. And for my lashes, I use Dollar Tree mascara as a base, and then I also use Maybelline Great Lash. I feel like this is okay on its own. I just feel like my makeup isn't completed without my Maybelline mascara, and using these two together, this one makes my eyelashes really stiff, and this one just adds like more volume to them, and I feel like it extends the life of this mascara, so that's why I use them both together. And then for my cheeks, I use my very old MAC powder. This is a matte blush in the color Prism, and this is a very good natural blush color. I actually love MAC makeup, and as you can see, this has barely been used, only because I really savor this. I spent a lot of money on this. I don't want this to expire on me, so I'm definitely gonna be using it up coming up, and I just feel like it adds such like a beautiful subtle blush. And then of course for my bronzer, I used my Putty bronzer, and then I ended up having to go over everything with my foundation again. This is my Maybelline Fit Me in Medium Buff, and as you can see, I had to repress this, and this is just like what my foundation looks like after I repress them. I have a video on my channel on how I repress my makeup products to get more use out of them. So now all we need is highlighter. So I'm going to be using my new highlighter palette. This is from the brand AOA, and you can buy this on the Miss A website. I already did a haul video on this, which you can find on my channel here, so go ahead and check that out to see what I got from that store. I picked this up because these are shades I don't have in my collection, and I actually thought this was just a highlighter palette. Come to find out, it's a blush, highlighter, and eyeshadow palette. So it's like a multi-use palette, and this is in the shade Emerald Peacock. So for this look, I am going to be, since this is a mint chip inspired look, I'm just going to mix this white color and the green color. Yeah, but this is a really pretty highlighter. I wanted to get more of the green. I'm already wearing some of the e.l.f. Halo Glow. That's why my face is like super dewy. I really love this look. And for my lips, I think I'm gonna go in with a new color today. So I'm gonna line my lips with some brown eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna take the Dollar Tree blush, and this is in the shade Warm Rose. I'm just gonna apply it to the lips. I'm just gonna apply a little bit. And to give it a more chocolate look, I'm going to do more powder on the top. This is from the same company. This is from that same makeup brand, AOA Studio. And before I put the brush back in, I like to kind of make sure I get all the product. And I like to clean the brush off because I don't want the entire lip oil to turn a gross color. So I just clean off my brush. And you know what? This lip oil is really, really nice. It actually lasts quite a long time. This one was only $1.88 in that beauty store. So this is the completed mint chocolate chip ice cream makeup look, and I really like how this turned out. I love how the eyes turned out. I love all the colors that I used, and I also love how the lips turned out as well. But let me know if you liked this makeup look today. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite ice cream is. Mine is... So let me know what your favorite ice cream flavor is, or go ahead and list down below your top 3 ice cream flavors. So for me, I can't choose just one ice cream. I feel like whenever I eat ice cream, I like to try different flavors. So like for my top ice cream, I guess I like vanilla. My second one would be cookies and cream. My third one would be mint chip. So the mint chip from Baskin Robbins is seriously my favorite. I actually may go get some today because now I want ice cream. So yeah, like I really love mint chip ice cream. Mint brownie ice cream is really good. And then whenever I'm craving something just like simple, I like plain vanilla ice cream, but not just vanilla. I like double vanilla. Like I like my vanilla to be really, really powerful vanilla. So yeah. So okay, so I'm gonna go get ice cream now, and I think I'm gonna get mint chip ice cream. And remember to keep yourselves hydrated today. Be kind to someone today. Go hug a cat and make sure to be kind. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.